Hello, hello, hello. It is late Sunday afternoon. Yeah. Just out for a ride. No real reason, no mission. It's a bit windier than I expected. Well, the trees aren't moving. That's so weird. I was rather hoping I'd get to go to the fairground today. Just go on the Dodgems for the lols. But I don't think time is going to come together to do that today. That deadline bike is still there. Thought they might have come and collected that by now. I wonder how frequently, oh there's two more over there, they still look like they're in service. I wonder how frequently they sort of go around London collecting them up, gathering them from sort of further areas than they want them to be, and bringing them back to Central, and obviously picking up ones that are broken. You know, it's summer when you can start counting ice cream vans per 100 metres. So there's one by the pond, one by the junction, there's another one to the left of us by the church, and I know there's one over there at the entrance to the car park. Never more than a few hundred metres away from an ice cream van. fairground looks really quiet. A couple of rides running. Sorry, I'm a bit quiet this afternoon. Oh wow. Live music at the bandstand. I was going to send it straight down the hill. I'm going to hover and have a listen for 2 minutes. Excuse me. Very cool, they sound quite tight. So I finally posted my first ever tweet and Instagram picture. Two similar but slightly different pictures. Oh, awesome, old Lambretta, is it? Yeah, bike riders, motorbike riders that I met up here yesterday when I was parked up with their bikes for the lols. It's flipping busy here today. My goodness, it's way livelier than yesterday. Gosh. I'll just sit here for 2 minutes and wander down. I don't think I'll wait here terribly long. I'm in a mood to actually ride around more than sort of sit and hang out. Yep, it's kind of busy.
It's cool.
Thank you.
This is your personal or you hide it?
Yeah, it's mine, yeah.
It's cool.
So it's quite old now, it's from 1985.
That's what my husband was just saying. Can I take a photo of it?
Of course you can, yeah, of course you can, yeah.
1985.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Oh yes, cool. Do you like it?
I've put disc brakes on it, but that's it. It's got a modern battery in it, but that's otherwise it's standard, it's as normal.
So you've upgraded from the skateboard?
Yeah, a little bit.
I need one.
It was the birthday or something. There was a telly program on recently about it. I think it was
38 years ago, yeah. So they're only allowed by law to do 15 miles an hour. So it's the same as e-scooters and e-bikes and stuff. They're limited to the same speed. But a lot of the guys, you just stick a second battery in it and wire it up in series. Or some of them have put 48 volt motors in it. And
this guy I know's got his own golf buggy that does 70. It's insane.
yeah, that's it. There's some guys I know who've put they've got 48 volt motors in theirs. They'll do 40-50 miles an hour. You wouldn't want to do that in this. Going down the hill here, I get up to close to 40, and it's really don't want to be going that speed.
You had a helmet.
Yeah, right. Basically, above about sort of 25-30, it starts to get a bit hairy. So, yeah, a little bit. But up until then, it's just fun. Cheers. Hello there. Cheers. Cheers. I'm happy to chat to people. It's just so difficult when you get different groups of people arriving at the same time, all asking questions at the same time. Right, let's send it down the hill. Go around the Cutty Start. Usual, it's not particularly imaginative, but I'll do what it would do. Do not squish kid. see some people on the side already. Today is not the day to send it. And a small dog. Look at that tiny little fluffy dog. Oh, it's adorable. Which way is this guy going? How lively was that today? That's awesome. It's a really nice afternoon. I'm glad I came out. I nearly didn't. Well, it's Mosey Oathcutta Sark. It's fairly quiet here though. It's quieter than yesterday. I would say it's nicer than yesterday. Hello. Small dog decided he wanted to come and say hello.
What's this?
respect to the cello player, she had a card machine. That's fantastic. She take card payments. Buskers that take card payments. That's the next level organisation, that is. I'm so impressed. I need to figure out what it is about that front brake that's making that sound. Wow, that's one hell of a queue at the ice cream shop. Really busy around here today. I don't think I've ever seen it so busy. What am I missing? There's nothing in particular going on the water. Absolute butt ton of passengers on the river taxis. There's no event. What do I not know about? Nope, I'm not seeing anything occurring. What am I missing? No idea. Oh, come on, pigeons. Sorry.
Okay.
All right.
Go on, son.
How you doing, man? You all right? It's so lively around here today, more than most weekends. That's so interesting. You okay? Oh, I didn't mean to come this way. Oh, I'm where I am. No big deal. That's the closest call I've ever had. Okay, you just... Wow, okay.
Non, c'est où à gauche aussi.
It's alright. You're alright.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Nothing to apologise for. Cheers.
Alright, that is so cool.
Yeah, cheers.
In that way.
About £1,000 on eBay if you can find one. That looks like I caught the lights on the other side of the one-way system. There we go. This'll do. People, this is a road. There's something about that area there. I don't know if there's a drain that's exposed. I think it always stinks. Always stinks. I like the paint on that Merc. It's like a satin metallic grey. It's pretty cool. Busy, and that colour's not looking. In a sec. Okay, it's really lively here this afternoon. I'm feeling at a bit of a loose end. I need to give myself a mission. It was good yesterday when I had my mission to go over to Halfords. Even if it was a bit hairy with match day traffic. But today I have no mission. This is where live streaming was good. When I had Twitch, I'd get chat to give me missions.
Well, yeah, to my house if they're not.
And also, once I got live streaming up and running again, to be honest, I could probably run it from here, but it'd mean I'd have to stay down around this area. But once I've got it sort of more reliable and I can travel around further, I have plans, far more sort of elaborate rides and places to go. It'll require a bit more planning on my part, but it'll be worth it. It'll be a giggle. It's just a shame the time differences. That the times in the UK, in terms of a sort of an English-speaking audience, which would be Australia or America, or the Americas, is predominantly. It'd be very late in the evening or late at night to get America, very early in the morning to get Australia. And there aren't a lot of Australians. Even if you add New Zealand into the mix. I mean, this sort of time I'm guessing it'd be Eastern Europe or Western Asia. It would be sort of evening time, after work time for us here. Well, for them there, relative to us here. There's a kid over there doing one-handed cartwheels. That's fantastic. Really impressive. I need a mission.
No, you get the US boat. You get the ferry boat. You get the ferry, this one, you can put in the green one.
But before you throw, I will give you one.
This is really because I'm in London and I'm being open minded. Like this,
I'm surprised how lively it is, given it's like 5 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon, evening. Yeah. Didn't think it would be this busy. There's a skateboarder behind me. That is not a nice surface to skate down. It's quite stony. Hello.
We want to take bus. This road will take us to the main road?
So you see in the distance where it goes into the trees,
Yeah.
there is an exit there, and
yeah.
that will go out to the main road.
Oh, main road.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Hello.
Excuse me.
Sure.
From where this car?
This is mine.
It's yours.
Yeah, so that's actually quite old now. It was made in 1985, and it was an early attempt to make an electric vehicle.
It's expensive now because
They're about £1,000 if you can find one.
1,000.
Yeah,
But
about.
you can use it in the street or
Yeah, so it's
everywhere?
yeah, if like a bicycle, you can take it anywhere. You can use a bicycle. You can use this, but this is
without
electric.
license.
No, you just use it as it is. Yeah.
But how can I get it?
Do you want to have a go?
Can I have a photo?
Yeah, you can have a go if you like.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
lovely.
can take a picture, but yeah, you can have a go.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Let me move the dust down here a bit, and I'll show you how to use it.
How can I get it? How can I look for about it?
On eBay.
eBay?
Yeah, it's Sinclair
Ask about-
C5. It's a Sinclair C5. Do you want to have a go?
Ready?
Yeah, do you want to have a go? Yeah. Right, let me show. So these are the brakes,
Okay.
like a bicycle.
Okay.
Just pedal just to get started. Just give it a bit of a pedal. That is the motor.
Wow.
So once it's moving, hold that and it'll go.
Okay.
Don't forget the brakes.
Okay.
Steering, don't turn too hard because it's only on 3 wheels. So, but it'll be fine. Just stay on the grass. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Can you write for me the? How can I?
Of course. Yeah, of
Look
course.
for?
Ah. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Because it's Arabic.
Ah, there we go. Thank you.
I forgot.
No, I need to do something. I need to teach myself. That's it.
Where should I put my legs? So it will be under my legs?
Yes. So if you put your right foot here,
Yeah.
and then your left foot goes over the other side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me do
You're
this.
fine. It's okay. That's it. Then sit down. There you go. So,
Yeah. First.
yep, pedal and brakes. And don't push it until you're moving, but that, yeah, that's the motor. There you go. Pedal and go. Go for it. Just hold the button. Yeah. Just keep hold of it. Just hold the button down. Just hold it down. Keep hold of it. There you go. That's okay, you're fine. You're okay. Hold the button.
Lovely.
That's it. Yes, that's correct.
that's it?
Yes, that's what that is.
On eBay.
On eBay, yeah. Yeah,
Thank you.
that's okay.
How much you told me? It's
Usually, well, how much are they?
yeah.
Usually about £1,000.
1,000. It's
Yeah,
nice bikes.
but depends. I mean, obviously you can find some that are cheaper, but they'll be in bad condition. You don't want one that's much cheaper
But
than that.
about maintenance.
Just hold the button down. So, here you go. So when it's moving, just
Yeah.
hold it.
I'm
Don't be scared.
afraid to-
No, you're going to be fine. You'll be fine. Just hold it. You're going to be fine. Go for it.
This is so fun.
No, you'll be fine. Go for it. Have a proper go. Hold the button down. Once you're moving, that's it. Give it.
But about maintenance. How
It's an early attempt at making an electric vehicle. Yeah. Sorry.
about maintenance?
Oops.
How can I
Um,
cure it?
Well, I do it myself, so I look
You
after
do it
myself. Let me help.
yourself?
Help. You're stuck.
I don't want to make a mess.
Okay, no problem. I'll tell you what. You stay put a second. Oh no, it's going to roll backwards. Yeah, hold the brakes.
Okay.
There we go. Stay put. There you go. So just give it a pedal and then just hold the button. Just go in a straight line, you'll be fine.
Are you blogger or
Yeah, YouTube, yes.
YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. And then just hold the button.
Yeah.
Is it working? Is it not working? It's not working. Is it stalled? No, I don't think it's working. Has it stopped working? Okay, 2 seconds. I'll fix it for you. Sorry,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Me doing this.
Is it? Ah, okay. This is
Channel to follow you.
okay. It's there we go. It's on the back there.
Yes.
Is that an actual
There we go. It is, yes.
original?
Yes.
Very cool.
Yeah, I've only had it just over a year now.
Okay,
It spent all its life on display in a museum
right.
and stuff.
so getting it out there.
Yeah. Did you want to have a go?
Oh no, do you want to have a go?
Can I take a picture?
Of course. I would. Oh, okay. Do you want to? There we go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Nice to meet you
Thank
both.
you.
You're very welcome.
Okay. Your name?
I'm Robin.
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 Okay.
You are
You're British. Abir.
Abir and Imal.
Iman.
Iman.
Or
Iman.
Amy?
Sorry.
Amy and
Amy.
Abi.
Amy and Abby. Okay, lovely to meet you both.
Okay. Thank you.
Cheers. Have a lovely day.
It looks like a bike. I was thinking.
Yeah, so it's like a cross between a bicycle and an electric go-kart.
Yeah.
So you just sort of pedal to get going, and then the battery takes over. Right? You hold the button down and let the motor take over afterwards.
Just
On
like
the-
a,
Who's first? You're feeling brave. Okay, let me explain to you how it works before you jump in. Show you everything. So it's brakes just like a normal bicycle. They're the most important part, is knowing how to stop. Pedals, so you just give it literally just a couple of pushes with a pedal just to get it moving. Once it's moving, that rubber blob on the handle is the motor. Don't push it until it's moving. Once there's a person inside it, it'll stall the motor. Literally just give it a bit of a push with the pedal, hold that down.
stop pedaling.
Yes, so just hold that button down and it'll take over. Steering like that. Don't steer too hard because it's only 3 wheels, but stay on the grass, you'll be fine.
My first ever electric vehicle by Skinter.
So that's it, just give it a pedal and under your left thumb. Don't put left, yeah, that's it. Oh, has it stalled it? Hold it down again, is it doing nothing?
No, I haven't put.
Okay, hold it down. Okay, it's still going, all right.
Stop pedaling. Turn, woman, turn. I think she might go home from here. So is the battery charged by the pedaling? Or is
No,
it
just
independent
take it out and
use?
plug it in at night, yeah. It's a modern lithium battery, so
I remember
it-
these coming out in like the 80s.
yeah, yeah.
I remember filming them around.
It's fun, isn't it?
I might go one more time.
Yeah, go for it, enjoy yourself.
Really?
Yeah, of course, it's, go for it.
Because I might run you over.
No, go fine, it's fine, go for it, just go and have a go.
I don't think my insurance would cover me.
So yeah, you don't need insurance to ride. These are road legal for anyone over the age of 14.
Oh really?
Well, legally, it's just a bicycle.
Right. Even though it's got a motor.
Yeah, it would be considered an electrically assisted bicycle.
Very cool. Where did you pick it up from?
So the chap that owned it, it spent the first 20 years in an automotive museum down in Somerset, and the next 17 years on display for the guy that owned it. It was he used to sell ride-on tractors and go-karts,
Right.
and so he just had it as a showpiece. So it had never been used before. So it was all the way down in sort of Bath, Somerset neck of the woods. He had this one for sale and another one that was still in the packing crate.
No way.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Brake. You don't have to pedal. You don't have to pedal.
Once it's going up a hill a bit, it starts to slow down a bit. Yeah. Right, who's next?
Go on, then.
Go for it.
Okay.
I'll show you how to use it again, just to remind you.
Yeah, thank you for that, Robin.
No, it's fine, no
It
worries.
was really good fun.
Awesome. So that little blob there is the motor button. You have to hold it down hold it down. Brakes just like a bicycle. Just give it a couple of pedals. The moment it's remotely moving, you hold that down, it will take over. Don't steer too hard. Just go for it. Enjoy yourself. That's it. And hold the button down. Brilliant.
Like, oh! Because at first I thought you have to keep on pedaling, but I was like, no, you don't.
No, you need to give it a bit of help if it's going uphill, but other than that, it's all right.
Yeah.
Or if you're going really slowly, it's easier to pedal.
So how long ago was this made?
1985 they came out, so they were a real like commercial failure back in the day.
Yeah.
The world wasn't ready, I think, for the idea of a little electric vehicle like this. But everyone has e-bikes and e-scooters and things these days. It's not quite as crazy an idea.
I'd like to try it.
Yeah, of course. Do you remember the drill? Do you need me to go over anything? So it's under your left thumb. Don't forget the brakes, they're the most important bit. And just give it a bit of a push before you push the power button. And you have to hold the power button down. Oh! 2 seconds, yeah, hold on, that will have tripped the motor. There's a small, it's fine, it's a small electrical issue.
Sorry.
It's no problem at all. There you go, just need to turn the ignition off and back on again. There you go. So it's the left thumb. Give it a pedal because you're uphill a bit. That's it, now hold the button.
Like, it's fun.
They are a laugh. So they came out when I was a kid, and I saw it and thought it was fantastic when I was that age, and I really wanted one. And so last year, I decided, you know what, I'm just going to get one. I've always thought about getting one,
Yeah.
and so I eventually just went for it. That guy was selling this one that had never been used, and I thought it's too good, to miss. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Upside down. Throw it upside down.
Very cool.
It's a giggle, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Manufactured by Hoover.
Yeah, yes, they built them. So they were made by Sinclair, but Hoover manufactured them for them.
Yeah.
And it's
Sinclair,
it's the chap. Yeah.
Very cool. I've seen this on the road before, I've never actually been in one. So that's
Oh,
very
fantastic.
Cool. Cheers for that.
No, you're very welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome too. So yeah, I just video my rides for YouTube, and I sometimes live stream to Twitch as well. I'm out and about as well. But say hello to YouTube, by the way. Actually, I'm assuming I'm recording. Yes, I am. Oh yeah, the voting forms will be shut by now. Oh, you're all right. Oh, thank you very much. Cheers. Let's go this way. let's go. Whoops. Time to help it along. Okay, it's slightly less hectic here than it was earlier. Just going to check something on the phone. I'm going to pause recording for a minute, back in a sec. Right, back again. I think I'll mosey on around the Standard in Blackheath. Oh, no one needs to see that. Dude, seriously, adjust your trousers. Oh, he's going the other way again. It's so bad, he's got to be aware of it, surely. Is he doing that on purpose? Oh my god. There are two young people to the left of me with their family who saw the guy and just pissed themselves laughing. this little bird flapping his wings for all he's worth. At first I thought they were drying himself off, but I think it's sort of practicing, learning, exercising his flying muscles. I think that's what's going on. I thought he was just drying himself off at first. Maybe he was. But it went on for so long, I wondered if perhaps it was just, yeah, practicing being a bird. Okay, I'm going to stop recording again. It's just that was interesting and kind of cute. Most of the geese have just walked across to the other side of the heath. You can walk across, they all go across that zebra crossing, forcing all the traffic to stop, and it's hilarious. They all have to, all the cars have to sit there and wait while a half a dozen geese make their way across the zebra crossing. I love it. Okay, yeah, I'm really going to stop now. Back in a bit. So I just had a message from a friend of mine who has a C5. Who has said that they are out and about on theirs right now, and I'm going to go and try and find them. There's all the geese that just walked across the zebra crossing. Lights, send it. I will catch these lights. Made it. For a minute, see if my friend gets back to me, if they're over here already or if they're on their way over. I know they're coming this way if they're not here already. Let me just check my WhatsApp. Sorry, cover the camera. No idea. They say they're out on theirs already, but that could mean anything. I've noticed that both of the LED bulbs that I've got, with one front and back, they're like they're like sandwiches of sort of two halves, and on each of them one half has burned out, has stopped working. So obviously I'm going to need to get replacements, but Also, hopefully, better ones that'll last longer. I'm a bit disappointed about that. LED should last for ages. I'm going to go down to, I think I'll head down to the statue and wait and see if I hear back from them there. It's just something to do rather than sitting here doing literally nothing, being the most boring video on earth. I made the right call. There they are. I can see the flashing lights of one of their C5s. Hello there.
Oh, hi. Did you pick my message up?
Afternoon. I did indeed, yes.
We just got out. We've been working on some things. Well, he's been there all day.
Awesome. Testing them out now.
So this one's had both the brakes on this side, which were now been fixed.
Okay, brilliant, lovely.
So had the bearings on top.
I went out, 17 out. I said 10 new brake cable wires.
Okay.
And I said, Dennis, no more going down this hill, because for you and I, we three, we know we've been on. We know that if brakes fail, we know how to manage. But Lawrence, Tina, Samantha, anyone else, I can't envisage what will happen.
Yeah.
Really, with the brakes, okay, you got that, but so I said to Dennis, let's get the brake cables. So I ordered them this morning.
Brilliant.
And Tina went and collected them, and then they gave me the wrong one. It was a gear cable. They sorted it out, came back, but in the meantime, Dennis got at least one definitely. But we're going to replace all
the one with the two with red tyres. What I've done is I've rebuilt the rear axle, so that both brakes and bearings are all sorted.
Oh, brilliant. Excellent.
Unfortunately, the bearings were like sludge.
Oh gosh, right.
It's a common thing.
Yeah.
They find that they then, what felt like the brake sticking on was actually the bearings.
Wow. Okay.
Just
But they clearly didn't have to clean up, luckily.
different conversation.
Yeah.
I have been confirmed that I've lost the frequencies.
Which one?
Here we go. Back on.
Is it numbered? This
Sort of, yeah. So there's a serial number under here, and there is like a code to it. So the first one is irrelevant. The 4 means that it was made in 1984. The others have a 5, which means they're made in 1985. The 11 means it was made in November, and it was the 699th one made in November 1984.
Really? You got good knowledge of it.
Nah, it's on, you know, it's
Comfortable. It's got a handbrake, surely.
Can you get off?
it's under your left thumb. Sorry, the left. It's fine. Just jump out. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. There you go.
Cheers, mate.
You're very welcome.
Thank
All right.
you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
The bizarre thing is, if you're standing up or you're on a scooter or on a bike, these are the difference between being recumbent and down like this. In aerodynamic resistance, you
Yeah.
can
100 mile an hour.
8 mile an hour.
8 mile an hour.
8. So these can go far further than a push bike, including the one.
Do you have to pay road tax?
No, it's road legal for anyone over the age of 14.
See, the thing is, they don't look out of place now, do they?
Yeah, they're
Now with
yeah,
everything else, they
right.
look, because everything people are using with all this.
Yeah, e-bikes and
Yeah.
e-scooters and yeah.
Look at the whole of London, TfL.
Yeah.
Loads of cycle lanes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the law has changed just recently that pedestrians and cyclists have the right of way.
Oh.
So
The,
now,
the
So
scourge
you
of the
can't
nation for me at the
decide.
moment is the mobility scooters and the,
Oh right, okay.
And
Well, bless them, they can't help it.
yeah, right, I agree with you. But a lot of people that are in them don't are the ones that don't.
Yeah.
that they're classed as a push bike, so it means that it's like, for example, here they don't like the electric scooters. These are exempt.
Don't you have like 2-seater ones?
Oh, that'd be funny. I like the idea of that.
2-seater?
Make a
So that's
two-seater.
He's buying a car, we can buy one of these.
Yeah, but what, you both pedal? But who does all the pedaling?
We'll take her.
Well, the thing is, you only pedal to get moving, then the motor does the rest.
Oh, yeah, of course, it's
Yeah.
electric, isn't it?
Yeah, it's electric. Did you want to jump in?
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm not as
Yeah.
hectic as
We're
him.
trying to get the calories down, not have a good day, mate. All
Cheers,
of you.
nice to meet you both. Cheers, ta-da.
It's every time. You always find everyone's intrigued by it.
Futuristic design on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what the future looked like in the 80s.
Even down to the fact that he actually designed it as 2 moulds that were vacuum mouldy plastic,
Yeah.
and then he invented plastic welding.
Oh, wow, okay.
That's how the grey is actually attached to the white. He actually invented an induction welding system to weld plastic.
Excellent. Excellent.
I mean, it's ingenuity. It's like, well, how do I do it? Do I glue it together? These days, you just.
Probably using epoxy or something, or do it in a single
I
piece.
was actually thinking, you could quite actually easily use one of these as a mould.
Yeah.
Split the top and the rear casing. You could then make. You could actually make with either hemp, flax, cotton. With
Right.
epoxy resin, you could make a carbon fibre style, even carbon fibre, glass fibre.
Yeah.
If those can be used, you could make a. If you you want to be eco-friendly, yes, you
Yeah.
use like hemp or flax, because that's basically cotton
Yeah.
or linen.
Yeah.
Sorry. So the principle of that, you could actually make and then epoxy resin it together.
Yeah.
You've actually got a modern version which is eco-friendly.
That's kind of cool. Eco-friendly-ish. Epoxy's not the nicest thing, and it'll stay around forever. But yeah, I get what you're coming from.
Well, technically,
That you're
epoxy
using.
resin is basically a plastic
Yeah.
and a hardening agent.
Yeah.
But you think carbon fibre is quite it's carbon intensive to produce. You could make one that'd be even lighter.
That's
be
cool.
shocking. Instead of
That'd be
30
very cool.
kilos, it'd be literally the same weight as the battery.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Oh, I've given you an idea now.
Yes,
You can think, yeah. Well, the thing is, if you take one of these apart, you could use it as a mould.
absolutely. You could just sort of reverse
You could
fabricate
induction,
it.
separate the top and rear casing,
Yeah.
and then you can actually make.
Then we'll find out finally who owns the copyrights and the patents for everything. The moment you try to make one, someone will come out of the woodwork.
I think Sir Clive pretty much took most of them to the grave with him, like with his.
In which case they'll belong to his estate, so to his children or his wife, or yeah.
Then, if it's not actually made from vacuum moulding and it's not plastic, technically, it's. I very much doubt they could actually have you for having it look a little bit like his.
I don't know.
I don't think it's like music. Music, for example,
Yeah,
if it
yeah.
sounds like it, then
Yeah.
you actually have a trademark against that. But
It depends on whether they had, as you say, trademarked the shape, or yeah.
unlikely.
Yeah.
Because it failed, and more than likely.
And
that
back in the day,
expired as
people
well.
didn't. Yeah, and back in the day, people didn't think of,
Trademarks expire after 25 years.
and people weren't thinking of things like that back in the day. They'd patent the IP, but you weren't necessarily thinking in terms of patenting the trademarking the designs and stuff.
Because this, technically, if you wanted to, you could be really crafty, and you could actually use this as the mould, and
Yeah.
then you vacuum bag over. So what you do is you take the inside of it, make a. Because I thought the same thing.
Yeah.
What you do is you take that apart. You actually then put the carbon fibre, and you don't need to have it vacuum bagged. You can actually have lay-in, but vacuum bagging squashes it together and makes it lighter
Yeah.
and stronger. But you could make carbon fibre. You could make.
Yeah. If you could see a CF one, that would be very cool.
Can you imagine having a carbon fibre one of these?
That would be very cool. I like that.
We've got them in white. Can you imagine having a complete black?
Yeah, carbon fibre. Actually, think about the cheesy, easy way of doing that is to just overlay it with a single mat of carbon fibre and bond it to the surface, and that would look badass.
The reason why I say if you do it on the inside, then the flat edge, the flat surface, actually then gets that's your gloss layer.
Yeah, yeah.
Sinclair C5, designed in 1984. Yep.
The computers.
Same as,
Yeah.
he invented the first pocket calculator. Nah. Yep. First pocket calculator was done by Sir Clive Sinclair. He also then did the Sinclair Spectrum.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was his baby as well. Then he came out with these. Then he came out with the Zyke bike, which in the 1990s was a push bike with small wheels, which was electric powered.
So these have like the same batteries as the cars, or did you put like a lithium-ion?
They started off with lead acid batteries, but that was half the weight of the vehicle. So modern technology has moved on in the last 40 years. So now lithium-ion batteries.
So just put like lithium-ion inside it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, mine's a LiFePO 4, but it's similar. Lithium, it doesn't catch fire.
Did you buy? It's like a custom build?
No, you just buy them off
Like laptop.
Amazon. Yeah.
These, every now and then they come up on eBay.
How much?
About 1,000.
No, that's too cool. Look at that.
Yeah.
Is that, oh, there's also it's like a side.
Yeah, so you pedal just to start, and then use the motor.
A push button. Okay.
But they're classed as electric assist, so you can actually then do things like you've got powered assist. So little, well, you've got electric motor back here, all the brakes, everything you need. Because it's a trike, it's classed as a push bike, so you can still pedal.
Yeah, it's a trike. Yeah.
But it means legally it doesn't need tax, insurance or MOT because it's classed as a push bike.
The only side effect I can think of now is
Hello
that
there.
it's very low.
These things came out.
Fantastic.
So it's the same dangers
Excellent.
of very low. Yeah, you need to put
Yeah, don't see them around very often these days. Don't see them around very often.
No, you don't. Below here, it's
No, I haven't seen one for
It's not in the
years.
radar.
Oh, amazing.
People don't even think that.
I've
there might
never,
be
before I bought this is the only one I'd ever seen in the wild. The only otherwise I'd only ever seen one in a museum.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the Cambridge.
How much do they cost, these things?
They vary. Yeah, depending on the condition and so on. They're about £1,000 for a good one that's running. Obviously, you can buy a basket case for a couple £100, but you wouldn't want it. The amount of work and time you'd have to put in, unless that's what you wanted the project. 15 miles an hour by law. Theirs might be a little bit different and do maybe 40.
This thing.
Because what?
Theirs might be a little bit different and do 40.
Oh, really? Right, yeah.
So they got 48 volt batteries and motors in theirs.
I see,
But this one's standard except for the brakes.
Got it.
So I've got modern brakes in this and modern
So the
battery.
original ones went slowly and had terrible brakes.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So by law they're only allowed to do 15. It's the same with e-bikes and e-scooters. They're only allowed to do 15.
Except there are loads of scooters out there that do 30.
Yeah, they've all been
40
hacked or
miles an hour,
chipped and yeah.
Yeah, exactly. People remap them and
Yeah.
do all kinds and put bigger batteries and all that stuff.
Yes, exactly that.
From the same wattage
Interesting. Yeah. No, I remember when they came out.
Yeah,
and
fantastic.
You used to see them going along the road. And,
Oh, brilliant.
And I remember
to do the
people
same
used to think,
speed as the push
like,
bike
they must
or
have,
say,
I
for
just
example,
remember thinking that
scooters that
people
stand
must
up
feel very
on
vulnerable
track
in them when there's a high-sided vehicle coming up next, even just a normal sized car.
Yeah, I've found 99% of the time drivers are very considerate, really considerate.
Exactly, but like you say, the 1 in 100 is a complete wanker.
It only takes one to squish you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's the same with most people on the road. Most 99% of the people on the road are decent.
Yeah.
Every now and again you just get that complete toss.
Yeah, pretty much. But most people generally, the sort of my biggest complaint is people are almost over cautious, and so they're coming past you really slowly or really carefully, and they're sort of spending a lot of time alongside you, and that's making me vulnerable. What I need to be able to do is be able to move or whatever and just pass me normally, and that's great. Or they're crawling past me with their phone in the window taking pictures as they're going by, which is understandable. I understand the curiosity factor and everything.
So you obviously ride it quite a bit.
A lot.
Oh, and you wear, okay, that's
Yeah, so I film my rides for YouTube. And
Is there a camera, is a camera on the back as
no, there's not. So I film my rides on YouTube, and sometimes I live stream them as well to Twitch. And,
yeah. So that's the
yeah, my YouTube channel is C5 Live UK. Yeah.
check it out.
Thank you. Need all the followers I can get. No, it's all good. Yeah. No, I I was coming out going for rides 3-4 times a week anyway, and thought there's a guy that, well, not that I know, but that I know of on YouTube, who streams his rides live, drives live, but he's a trucker in America, and he'll just stream himself driving across a desert for 6 hours, and he'll have 300 or 400 people watching it. And I kind of get it, I would too. And I thought, well, if people watch him driving across the desert, they might want to watch me riding something crazy through the middle of London. So I figured I'd start doing the channel. And so what I'm trying to do at the moment is I'm just getting my equipment together to change over to get the live streaming more reliable. And it's all about live streaming rather than just uploading my videos at the end of it, because then I can actually interact with people. Nice meeting you. Can actually interact with people while I'm out and about.
So legally, you can go anywhere that a push bike.
Yes, legally it's a bicycle.
Bridleways, roads, but not public footpaths, presumably.
Yeah, exactly. So
no one's going to arrest you if you do. No.
They could if they wanted to, I suppose, if they wanted. But yeah, just anywhere you can use a bicycle, you can use this.
Yeah, sure.
But in terms of road legality, it's road legal for anyone over the age of 14.
I'm not happy about
That's it, yeah.
14, right? Okay,
Yeah. Yeah, which is it's kind of cool.
It's amazing. So these do 40 then, these ones?
Yeah, give or take.
Must feel pretty scary.
I haven't had a go on it. I'm really curious. I'd really love to, but I kind of really don't want to, because once I've felt that I'd want to, exactly. Because my plan was originally to fit a second battery and hook it up in series and wire it up in a way so that basically just for going up hills, to get it faster going up hills, and then just normal once I'm back on the flat. But it's not quite that simple, and you have to kind of pick one or the other. And I'd rather keep my experience original. The whole thing's original except for the brakes, and they're reversible.
What's the range?
It all comes down to what battery you buy.
Yeah.
Basically, but the one that I've got in this is one that was physically small enough to fit under the original battery cover,
Yeah.
so it's easy to just hook straight
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
And so this one will do 18 miles.
Right, okay.
So I can easily fit exactly the same on this side and
So
do
originally
36.
They'd have been lead acid batteries,
Yes.
wouldn't they? Because lithium batteries and stuff didn't exist.
They're very
back then.
modern,
Wow.
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So the lead acid batteries, I think, had about a similar range, 12 to 15 miles, I think, something like that. But the current delivery wasn't as good. So this actually performs a bit better uphill,
Yeah.
and it goes a little bit quicker,
Yeah.
has better steady current delivery.
And spare parts must be hard to come by.
It's not too bad. There've been enough of them sort of trashed over the years that there's spares knocking around. But for the most part, everything's fairly serviceable.
Right.
You don't generally need to replace things unless you're unlucky. And there tends to be a fair few things knocking about if you need them. Yeah.
Well, that's great. Thanks ever so much for chatting.
Pleasure. You're very welcome. Nice to meet you.
See you.
Cheers.
I'll look out for your YouTube.
Please do. I need all the followers I can get. Cheers.
I think, Robin.
Right. We got ourselves a convoy. Almost. There you go. I'd love to let them have a go, but they're too small. They wouldn't be able to do it. One of the girls back there said, "Oh well, excuse me, can I have a go?" It's, oh, all I could do is wave. I'd love to let them have a go. They're just too small. Hiya. Dogs. I'll pause here and let the guys go first, as they're iffy about their brakes. I'll follow them down out of curiosity. That'll be fine. Just need a bit of bedding in. Go for it.
I'm following him just to make sure.
Yeah, exactly. I'm confident in my brakes as well, so.
This brake conversion will make all the difference.
Yeah, I still don't know why the front makes that sound. Let's swap sides. I can't, unfortunately, but let's swap sides. Can you see if you can see anything moving? See when anything was juddering or?
I can see the cable juddering.
Right.
Is that, you know, you've got a bracket that goes around the
Yeah.
shaft. Is that quite tight?
Yes.
He looks good. My brakes work fine.
Yeah, mine are
This one
great.
I actually pulled everything apart.
Oh, brilliant. Yikes, don't do that. So yeah, the biggest thing with just coming down the hill is making sure we don't squish anyone. They're ours. Thank you. Pause up here. I'm not squinting quite so badly. All good? Excellent.
You know, no confidence in the brakes, but he's done his ones. I haven't done this one, but they're
Right.
gripping.
Okay, good.
They haven't been worked coming down a hill for 25 years.
Yeah, right. Excellent.
But he found the bearings were
This one's silent as anything now.
Oh, brilliant. Very nice.
I did a run, you know, from Norwich. They have a unused railway track.
Oh, awesome.
20. Have a look on it. 20 miles.
Very nice.
Yeah, and you can go on there. And there's a train station to get back.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can just go on the narrow gauge railway.
Ah, awesome. That's very cool. Should we go?
Except at some points you have to.
Should we head over to the Catchy Sark?
Yep, go.
The sun's at a really awkward angle. It's right in my eye. That guy carried his dog in and just went straight back out. Oh, I love dogs. Oh shit. The boys aren't going to make that. Yep, I lost them. That's a good time for the lights to go red. There they are. God, that sun is right in my flipping eyes. Can't see shit. Go on. Where's Dennis? Cheers. Yeah, it is. Lovely.
One thing I also realised, with the plastic wheels, they've actually got like a dome where the bearing goes into.
Yeah.
And that sometimes on these wheels doesn't actually fit properly.
Yeah.
It's a common thing, but
Some Loctite. Oh, I've got the number for it. I can't remember what it is. There's a, that would do it as well. But it's nice to be able to take it out again if you needed to.
no. The actual cup into the wheel, the
Yeah.
bearing. What you want is actually for it to seat there, and you don't want the wheel to do that.
Yeah.
Was that there the other day?
The carousel? Yeah, it does sort of come and go, but it's been there for quite a while now.
It always makes me laugh seeing these just parked all over the place. It's like, when your time's up, it's like, am I paying for more now?
Yeah. I used the Lime scooters a lot when we were in Berlin, and really useful. Once I discovered the e-scooters over there, I didn't use public transport again the whole rest of the time. It's obviously the price starts adding up, but it's so much fun. It's way more fun than catching an U-Bahn.
To me, it gets me. You've got hub motors, and it's simple, cheap.
Yeah,
And they then
it's
basically
very
they're all
impressive.
GPS, so somebody
Yeah.
at the end of each night comes out and collects them all, charges them up.
They should. There are a couple that are half dead over on my end of the things that have been there for days. So I guess they come out every few days in a white van, or and send their vans out and collect them up and bring the dead ones back.
The question is, how much are they to hire?
To hire, I don't know about the bikes. The scooter, to be honest, I can't remember the scooters. It was all in euros, and you paid sort of per minute. Yeah, you just paid per minute. It was usually, depending on the brand, there were loads of different companies. Some would have a €1 or €2 upfront sort of starting cost, and then X number of euros per minute, and others would have no upfront, and so it just all varied between them, and the per minutes would vary and the upfronts would vary. I think it worked out that TIER worked out about the cheapest to use, but they're all much of a muchness.
I've never used them. To be honest, I come from Western, so
Yeah.
to me is it's a novelty.
Well, they're still fairly new around here, really. It's only this summer they've started popping up all over the place. It was certainly in this area of London, yeah.
Weirdly, that's making noise on the chain, but it's right. It was bizarre.
It's a bit of a rattle on the
It's got a little bit of
grindy, yeah.
but that is the chain.
Yeah.
Touch wood. I mean, it's only the 6mm chain.
Okay.
We're uprating one of them. We had a part today. Splitting the chain and actually setting up an 8mm chain on it.
Okay.
Or TAF, which you can get pretty much everything, and that's what a lot of the motor stuff now.
Okay, brilliant. And you'd be able to get sprockets and everything easily enough. Okay, cool.
Look at this China. You can buy everything there.
Excellent.
Complete chains, both the sprockets, everything you need.
Excellent.
And they're not expensive either.
Let's go for a mosey. it's this way. Okay. Yeah. Send it.
One day you should actually have a go in one of these. Yours is like an on-off. This is actually such speed control. Once you go back to this,
That's kind of why I'm a bit about whether to try it out. I'm afraid of, yeah, it will ruin me forever. Hello there.
Hi, you alright?
How you doing? Good, thanks. You good? Brilliant. Okay, yeah, that's good. What are you doing? See, that's what a nice modern electric motor will do. And he'll just send it up the hill like that, like it's nothing. All the boys here, there they are. lost the boys. Here they come. You got your indicator on? There you go. That one or that one? Pick one. Well, yours are supposed to be the fast ones. What? I said yours are supposed to be the fast ones.
Hello.
Sorry? Okay.
A bit anxious about it.
Okay.
I think you're okay.
I know, but I can feel, even though I've got some loss of hearing, I can feel it getting worse.
Okay.
It's about the same as it was when we left the house.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've been. That's why I've been following you, because I've been keeping an eye on it all this time.
Where next?
That way. Other than that, no idea. That way.
Go yonder.
Yeah. The left wheel is ever so slightly.
Yeah, it's had a wobble. From
Yeah. Right.
I think I remember that wobble, and I wasn't sure if it was the tyres, because once before I found that the rubber.
It could be.
It does look like the wheel's doing that.
Yeah, but it could be the
Remember
tyre.
I said you've
Yeah.
actually got a plastic with a metal insert.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello there.
It's very cool.
Oh, thank you very much. Cheers.
Electric.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
So you pedal just to get started, and then the motor takes over.
You could say it's the grandfather of that.
I'm telling you, this is the future, mate.
1984.
Yeah?
Yep, that's when these came out.
85.
Well, this one was 1984.
It was manufactured
without
in
electric,
84, but they came out on the 1st of January 1985 is when they went on sale.
So
Yeah.
without electric,
Yes, it's electric. So you just pedal to get moving, then it's a motor to take over.
is it road safety check?
Legal, yeah. They're road legal for anyone over the age of 14.
Where can we get?
eBay.
Really?
Yeah.
What are they called?
A Sinclair C5.
Ahmed, remember this Sinclair C5. I'm getting one of this.
Nice one. They are fun. But you'll find them at all manner of different prices on eBay. You don't want a cheap one because that's going to be a project.
Yeah.
You want one that's running and in good condition. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun.
How far you can do with your electric?
So my battery will go about sort of 18 miles. You can fit a second battery. You could buy a bigger battery. You know, it's all down
you
to.
don't feel tired as well. They should have the steering up here a little bit, innit?
Well, it's more comfortable down here. It's literally if you sit and it's where your hands naturally fall when you sit down. So it's just it's really relaxed.
Centre of gravity.
Yeah.
More stable.
When it's down.
Yeah, it's really comfortable down here. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of fun, man.
Fun, man.
Nice one.
Thank
Have
you.
a good one.
Enjoy that. Bye-bye.
Did I just stall motor? No, I didn't. Okay, good. Let me turn around, I guess. There's nothing down there. There's only the main road down there. Yeah, one of those ways. There's nothing but the main road down that way. There's nothing at all down there really, other than essentially a dead end. So left or straight.
Or straight across the field. Yay!
Yeah, that's also a thing. That is definitely a thing. It's a bit bumpy. Cheers. Parkour. Oh, we've lost Dennis. We've lost Dennis. Yeah. Where's he gone? You bothering my friend?
We were just wondering about the vehicle.
Do you want to go? How did I know that would be a yes?
Oh wait, is yours from 1985?
Yes.
I've been drinking. I shouldn't operate a vehicle.
That's not a great idea. Right, I'll teach you how to work it.
Oh my god.
So before you jump in, brakes just like a bicycle on the handles.
But they'll be under my legs,
Yes,
right?
you'll find it's really comfortable. It makes sense the moment you sit in it.
Okay.
Pedal just a couple of times to get moving. The moment it's moving, that blob is the power button. Press and hold it. When you hold it, the motor will take over.
And then brake.
And then obviously brakes. Don't turn too sharply because it's only on 3 wheels.
Okay.
That one's standard.
So what does that mean?
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's just jump in.
Better.
No, theirs is stupidly fast.
Well, he's actually got.
So yeah, give it a.
He's got disc brakes.
Give it a bit of.
Got standard.
Wait, I have to pedal and press the buttons at the same time?
No, just pedal to get moving. The moment it's moving, hold the button down. So hold the button down.
Oh my gosh.
And yes. Say hello. That's the last I've seen of that.
You're never getting that back.
I think so. You only sort of need to pedal when it goes slowly, just to keep it going. But otherwise, yeah, just to take the strength.
Because this one I don't have to pedal.
Could do. Oh, she's found the horn, which means she's also.
She's found the horn.
Which means I think she's also tripped the motor.
And ruined my bike.
Yeah, basically, there's an electrical problem with it. So. It's your right thumb doing that.
Is that not power as well?
That's the left one is power. The right one is the horn. But it also means Sorry, 2 seconds. There's a slight electrical problem with it at the moment. It means I have to turn it off and back on. There you go.
I did think
You're fine.
it started slowing down.
Yeah, it stops. It's the horn for some reason. It trips out the motor. I need all the followers I can get. It's like the smallest YouTube channel ever. Bye.
This one's got some colour. Oh wow. So this one's a little bit more naughty, but this one's probably good for.
Wow, that's a lot of fun.
It's a giggle, isn't it?
That's so much fun.
Who's next?
Me.
Right.
Thank you so much. We've been
You're very welcome.
We just thought that like, you were touring them round or something, and it
Oh,
was a
I
company
see.
or something.
No, they're
so
just
we were
ours.
trying to look every time to see what it was called, and then
Gotcha.
your friend heard us shout out and told us what it was. But these are just your personal.
Yeah, we just met up through a Facebook group.
Especially
and-
this. I
yeah,
thought you were
say hello.
filming. I thought.
I am.
No, but I thought like that's what we thought you
Oh,
were.
I
A company or
see.
something,
Gotcha.
commercial thing.
That's just my YouTube channel. I used to like stream to Twitch as well, so live stream.
What's your YouTube called?
C5 Live UK.
C5 Live.
It's on the back here. There
You
you
could
go.
have filmed me riding.
I
it.
did.
Did you?
Yes. It'll be uploaded tonight. It'll be on YouTube tonight.
I love that.
No extra charge.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
I'll be
Right. No, you're fine. You can have take as long as you like. Right. Brakes like a bicycle. They're the most important thing. Brake levers. Pedal just a couple of times to get moving.
Okay.
That is the power button. Believe it or not, it's just a blob. Don't press that one. That's the horn that makes it all go wrong.
Left, yes, right, don't worry about it.
That basically, yeah, exactly. Steering, just don't steer too hard if it's going quickly because it's only got 3 wheels.
Okay.
But otherwise, that's it. Yeah. Literally, the moment you start pedaling, hold the button down. The motor will take over.
Okay.
And have fun.
Ooh, it hits reverse.
It's just rolling around. So don't push it till you're moving. Then give it a bit of a push, and there you go. Off you go. Off you go. You don't need to pedal once you're using the motor. Hold the button down. That giggle though. I can just hear this giggling person coming this way.
They used to be lead acid batteries. Now.
They see me rolling.
The density of lithium ion is 5 times the density of a lead acid battery. So now
Well, you don't have a driving license.
Oh my god.
Well, they're road legal for anyone over the age of 14. Yeah.
The difference is he's running 12 volts.
Next.
Come across this.
Well, they came out when I was a kid, and so I'd always wanted one. So last year I decided, screw it, I'm going to go and buy one.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
This is a lot of fun.
They are a laugh, aren't they?
What happens when it's like wet and rainy?
I stay home.
Yeah.
I use my car.
Oh my god, that's so much. Thank you for letting us ride.
Next.
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course.
You're going to be on the YouTube channel.
So let me run through how it all works again. So obviously the most important thing is the brakes.
Can I reach the pedals?
We'll find out in a minute. Can you reach the pedals? That's a good question. Yeah, so just pedal to get moving. That there is the power button. You hold it down and the motor will take over. You don't need to pedal then. Don't steer too hard if it's going quickly because it's only on 3 wheels. And that's it. But don't forget the brakes. Enjoy yourself.
Right, what do you put in first? Left foot?
Whichever works for you. Left from where you are, yeah. And then don't push the button until you're sort of giving it a bit of a pedal, then push and hold the button, it'll take over. It'll be under your left thumb.
Yeah.
That's it, yep. Give it a pedal and press, hold the button. You don't need to pedal.
That little boy, that's gonna be...
Oh, that's not going to end well. That was close.
The weird thing is,
Isn't she the only person with an actual license?
You don't need one though.
He's also got indicators as well, but his one only indicates he's as well.
You guys at the university or?
Yeah, I didn't realise I was doing it.
Oh, awesome.
It's like
This is fantastic.
It's fun, isn't it?
It is incredible. I was not expecting that.
Excellent.
At first, everyone going.
Yeah.
Like this?
Yep, good.
What do the various things mean here?
Okay, so that's like sort of the motor stress. So basically, if it's going uphill, it'll go from green to yellow to red, and it means it's time to start pedaling. Okay. And that one's just the battery health.
Absolutely incredible.
It's very simple and very easy and a lot of fun. And
C5 Live.
yeah, that's my YouTube and Twitch and Instagram and TikTok and yeah.
And so do you reverse by moving the wheels?
Yeah, you just normally if you really need to turn it around, you just pick it up and turn it around. But but yeah, it's just fun. Me a lot. Yeah, I'm out usually 3 or 4 times a week. Yeah, just the other side of the heath. I just come out from a ride. Basically, I was coming out riding just for the fun of it a lot and thought, you know what, there's a guy who streams, he's a trucker, who streams his videos like just driving across the middle of a desert for 6 hours, and if people watch him, then they'll watch me driving around London on a crazy contraption like this.
Yeah. And how did you find each other?
Just through a Facebook group of owners, just they happen to live in the sort of in the very same area.
How many people are there? Hundreds? Yeah.
No idea, but there's a fair few in the group, but I don't know how many are owners or whatever, but yeah. So you guys have all just graduated, is it? Or
we've known each other since we were like...
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, we've known each other since we were 11.
That's fantastic.
And you?
Yeah, I graduated a couple of years ago. I went to Cardiff University back in the day, yeah, it was lovely.
Is that where you're from?
My family are from there, but I'm from Blackheath. I've always lived around here, yeah. You guys from this area now, or?
No, I don't know, but one of our really good friends used to live in Blackheath, so we grew
Oh,
up
okay.
around here.
Oh, brilliant. It's lovely, it's really... That's why she didn't start charging you rent.
Yeah, we're close.
I think I did. No, but we've always come to like Greenwich because it's like
awesome.
It's like convenient for us all to get to because we live more like I live in like Dartford, Bexley area.
Okay, yeah.
So it's not far.
Yeah.
But yeah, Greenwich is where we've always really come. Isn't it?
Oh, that's awesome. Did you want to have a go?
No, I think I've had some good things.
No, okay, no worries.
I'm feeling a bit fragile.
Good weekend, was it?
Yeah, but yeah, no, they look really
Brilliant.
cool.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun.
I suppose the only thing is if you're riding on the road is that you have less protection in terms of do you road ride?
I do, yeah, a fair bit. No, you don't have to. Should I? I don't know. I'm quite careful about sort of where I go and when and stuff. I'm very conscious of that I am pretty vulnerable on it. I've got a motorbike licence which I've had for donkey's years anyway, so I'm sort of quite cluey in that respect. But yeah.
Okay. So you can't ride those on the road?
Yeah, they're road legal for anyone over the age of 14. Yeah, so they were basically a really, really early attempt at making an electric vehicle. But back in 1985, everyone just looked at it and went, "You're nuts," and they flopped abysmally. But nowadays, everyone's like used to the idea of an e-bike or an e-scooter or electric vehicles. It's not quite as crazy as it was. With modern batteries or with a modern motor on it, they would have probably done a lot better now.
Every time we go out, when you compare it to an electric scooter, like the safety, because you're still grounded. Yeah.
Maybe it's certainly more comfortable in that regard. If you see what I mean, you're sitting down, you can carry stuff. There's like a little boot in the back here, so you can do a bit of shopping and stuff. The e-scooters, they're quite. You're more visible because you're more upright. But yeah, you feel the bumps in that as well, I suppose. But yeah, I love e-scooters. I went to Berlin in June to see Rammstein, and went on an e-scooter on the first night and didn't use public transport for the rest of the time I was there. I even went to the gig on an e-scooter. You just pick them off of the streets, and it's just an app, and you find the nearest one. You just sort of scan the QR code on it and go, boop, okay, off you go. Rode it to the Olympiastadion, went saw Rammstein, got back on it and rode myself home again. No, they're really good fun. Yeah, they're great. I've got a lot of time for them. I quite like one of those as well. Except those, the police will take them off you over here.
Yeah, they're such an here though. I've seen a lot of people on them.
Yeah, they're so much fun. They are. Crowdsource one.
be like, oh, Monday, it's my turn. Tuesday, no, really?
That said, there's 5 of you and 3 of us. How do you rate your chances?
But is there like a bigger community? Do you know of people on have these? Or
Well, I mean, like I say, there's the Facebook group, but there's a whole load of people on there, and there's there's clusters of people that arrange meetups. There's an annual run out in sort of Ipswich, direct neck of the woods, and this is where people, because you can't really say, okay, I'm going to take this up to Leicester, and you'd have to stick it in the back of your car or something like that. So it just tends to be sort of clusters of people locally that get together and hang out. So obviously there's Dennis and Rob here, and Rob's got a few of them, so often he comes out with his grandkids and stuff as well. And we've got another friend who lives up Shooters Hill. So there's about 7, I think, in total in this area. So yeah, it's just a giggle.
it's like an electric bike, basically.
Yeah, it's a cross between a bicycle and electric go-kart. So that's how I describe it.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah. Anyway, stop interrupting us. You're so rude. My God. Have an awesome evening. Cheers. Ta-da. Hang on, let me stick my phone back. Okay. She should do that. They'd probably like it. I've lost count of the number of times the police have come past me here, and they all wave.
Well, there was the photo of, that's when you first got to know us.
Yes.
The photo of me actually chatting to the cops.
Yeah. I've had the park rangers and everything come past. They really don't mind. I did have one woman once on sort of the road, the path we just came off, come out in front of me and said, "You're not supposed to, you can't ride that here, you can't ride that here, you've got to get off." I said, "Thank you." She said, "No, you, seriously, you're not supposed to do that here." And I sort of went, "Thank you," and rode off and let her do her thing.
But what are they like?
About 15 years ago, if I can still find 20 years ago, I've got a policeman actually sitting in it.
Excellent. Brilliant.
I've got to look on my back up.
Next time they come up at the General Wharf, I'll see if I can get a copper to sit in it.
Stop in the park, can I have a go?
Fantastic, yeah.
Well, look at when they stopped and were chatting to us. Is that an original C5?
Yeah.
Because of so much of noise about bikes, electric, 20 years ago, can I have a go?
Fantastic, that's so cool. Yeah. God blimey, that's bad. Oh. So this is where the boys embarrass me up the hill while I'm pedalling like a bitch, and they just sail up like it's nothing. So they're about 20-30 meters behind me right now, about 20 meters behind me right now, and I'm guessing in about 20 seconds time they're just going to come sailing past like I'm standing still, and I'm going to be puffing away, pedaling for all I'm worth. There we go. So GoPro crapped out as ever. Is that cut out? Oh. It was going so well.
Well, quite. So when Ellie
Watch this.
100 amps ago.
There you go.
It's about that much fun.
Are you pushing me, Dennis, or am I going on my own?
No, Dennis has got you. Hi. Ah, okay. Okay now?
Now I'm at 2 amps.
Okay.
Yeah? So let me push it up. And it's nothing to do with the temperature. It's some speed ratio.
Okay.
Gradient and speed ratio. It came up without him, so
Right.
just reset it.
BRB. Oh, he's going where? How clear is that? That's send it o'clock. The fastest time I ever got on my bicycle when I was timing my laps, it was this sort of time on a Sunday evening, and it was really quiet and the roads were a lot quieter and I could just send it everywhere without having to slow down. Uh-oh, there's a big party of people over there though. I think we're all going to arrive at the exit at about the same time. I really need to watch out for those small kids who are hiding behind that sign. So you have to get the steering, really work the angle around here to get around. Okay, we're good. Oh shit. There goes my horn. That needs a bit of an adjust. Okay. Oh, they're not going to make that. Yep, they made it just. Oh. All right, man. How's it going? You got RGB as well. Yeah. Race, go on. Give him a run for his money. Hacks, hacks. unmarked police car or undercover police. I thought he was waving, he was just being attacked by flies. Oh gosh. I'm going to wait for them to catch me up and yeah, tell them they need to keep together around here. That way. So stay close together around the one-way system. And they're miles away. So stay together around here. I could have gone actually.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's someone coming. Stop him. Yeah, the horn was a really good idea for this. You've got your flasher on. Brilliant. Just push the button for us. That goes nice and fast. I think it was testing 10 amps and 15 amps. Yeah, that goes nice and quickly.
That was not pushing it.
That was really quick. Pull in here and pause the recording for a minute. I think I'm probably going to have to head home, let the boys know that. Back in a sec. So I just said goodbye to the boys. Going to send it through the village and head home. I don't want this guy to stop. I want them to go because I'm going to jump onto the road. I'm just letting all the traffic go because I'm going to jump onto the road. I don't want them behind me. Okay, I'm gonna jump on that. Catch you later. Cheers. I'm also aware that my lights aren't the best anymore. They're only half working, or only half of them are working, depending on how you want to look at it. I'll order new bulbs as soon as I get in. I think they're T10, something like that. They're a standard car and motorbike 12 volt fitting. Sure. Right, full send it. Come on, dude. No. Dude. Ride. He just suddenly stopped. Oh, they filled in that hole. Awesome. Yeah, great. Hover alongside me. That's really fucking safe. Just so you can be fucking hilarious. The hilarity, fair enough, no big deal. It's the endangering my life bit that I take fucking exception to, matey boy. So that's going to be today's stream, video, whatever, secret message. If you're watching this far through the video, fucking hilarious. That's what I want you to type. Fucking hilarious in the comments. Okay, it makes my stream not perhaps quite as family friendly as it should be. But yeah, leave that in the comments and I know you made it this far into the video and you're a star. I just noticed my battery indicator has dropped all the way down. In which case I shall pedal while I'm on the flat, save what little is left for the hill, and then I've got to get home. Uh-oh. That's the first time that's gone down in ages. Well, that's what she said. Didn't spot that at all. Yeah, they go down really quickly. It'll be two green, well, like you just saw on this video, it'll be 2 green all day, then it'll drop to 1. The moment it drops to 1, the rest drops very, very quickly. I wouldn't be surprised if I find myself pedalling the way home, that the hill will probably polish it off. Find myself floating home, to quote Han Solo. Where are we going? Okay, he's coming this way, lovely. Yeah, it's also down on power. I don't know if that's because the voltage is, yes, that'll be what it is, the voltage is dropping. Because the voltage is dropping, that's why the indicator is now going low. Because the voltage has dropped, duh, yes. And that's why it's down on power. So if I can make it to that lamppost, I'll try pedalling from there without power, just to save a bit of battery. Nope, down to 2 red. Not looking good. Well, there's the lamppost. Sounds like that ticking sound. One of the cable ties has moved and is rubbing against the disc brake. Okay, made it to my stopping point. Not going to make it all the way home without it, but I can pedal the rest of the way, it won't be too bad. Thank you for keeping me company. It's been quite a long old ride today. I was out for a lot longer than I expected to be, but that's good. I've covered a lot of distance, as you can see, because I've worn the battery out. And I'll be out, I don't know, maybe tomorrow, I'm not sure, depends on what the weather is like. But you know, the usual, like, share, subscribe. I'm C5 Live UK. I'll see you around. Bye bye.